This is probably my least favorite, part of this operation, more than likely. I don't envy this part of it, but we kind of know it's going to be a reality. So, we might as well prepare ourselves for the eventuality of when it occurs. Not if, but when. Because it will occur. Security is going to be paramount. Security is going to be paramount. Yeah. We're in a presidential election year, so emotions are already going to be high. You add this issue, and it doesn't get higher, the stakes. What I can intuitively get and prepare for is that MAGA will do Kyle Rittenhouse kind of stuff. Yeah. It's going to be a campaign of pure intimidation and terror with it. Pure intimidation and terror. Yeah, this is the type of campaign they're going to run opposition to us. Now, we know who they are, for the most part. These are going to be the dudes that, were out there in Charlottesville with the tiki torches. These are going to be the dudes who, stormed our nation's Capitol building on January 6th. We know the types that are going to oppose this. And because they're, wait for it, racist to their very fiber and being in this country. We all saw that. Because they are, they're going to act with, sheer animus towards anyone wanting to do something beneficial to Black Americans. Yeah. In fact, that's how they've always acted throughout the entirety of this nation's history. Yeah. We had to fight a civil war, to end the institution of enslavement. The civil rights movement was bloody and violent, in order to get voting rights. Integrating lunch counters was fraught with violence. Integrating universities was fraught with violence. At no point, and I do want to stress that, at no point in this country's history have those people ever wanted to do anything remotely beneficial for Black Americans. This is a fact. So we know that they don't. But it's not the fact that they just don't. It's the fact that they want to intimidate and terrorize all the rest of us that do. And so security is going to be paramount. Now, we have security. And if there is a Lord, praise the Lord. We got plenty of security. That's not the problem. The problem I foresee is this. Everybody is going to have to be their own security. Yeah. Look, you can have a lot of security. But if they come, you better be able to defend yourself. Yeah. You all, anytime we're out next year, in the thick of it, please, for your own safety, carry Yeah. Pack heat, as they would say. Pack some heat. Yeah. Because I'm telling you, a lot of MAGA, they're sicker than sick. And there's no cure for that sickness. Yeah. And they think they can run and harass, intimidate, terrorize, and bully us. But they're going to find out that that's not going to fly in 2024. No. If they come swinging, lay them the fuck out. Period. Because that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just going to do it. And they'll say, that's advocating violence. No, that's self-defense. I'm not saying go after them. We don't care about them. I've already said we're blocking them. They don't even exist. They're invisible to us. I already said what we're going to do. They're the only ones that will try to harass, intimidate, bully, and terrorize us because they don't agree with us. I don't think any of us are going to go after them. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I don't get that feeling. I feel that just like they did in August of 2020, run to Kenosha from another state to try to intimidate, harass, and terrorize black people because it was a Black Lives Matter rally, they're going to do the same thing in 24 when it comes to Operation Enduring Emancipation. Same thing. Yeah. Same exact thing. But hey, bring your toys and we're going to bring ours too. We're all Americans. We're not going to be intimidated in our own goddamn country. Yeah. We have a right to agree or disagree about policy. Yeah. Without fear of intimidation, terror, and violence. It's not going to be a thing. Not something I accept personally. And I hope none of you all do either. MAGA is really, here's my nerves right now with them. They are beyond my last nerve. You all don't see it, but, I know stuff they do to other people, and they've done things to me too. And I let people get away with it for now, thinking they've gotten away with it. No. I'm just compiling it. Because next year you try it and you're not going to get away with it. Yeah. Period. I have no tolerance for it next year. Period. It's on. It's on. Yeah. Somebody said a lot of people are going to meet the Grim Reaper next year. Yeah, you know it. You know how it's going to be. How was it in 2020 with Trump? Yeah, you know what his type of supporters are. Yeah, it's not the bottom of the barrel. There is no barrel with them. There is no bottom to them. Yeah. Deplorable is an understatement in my opinion. After what we've seen, deplorable is an understatement. Towards those folks, we see who they are. We see them. And let me tell you something. That's why no one wants to be bothered with MAGA. No one. Period. Don't come near me and I'm not going to come near you next year. Period. I want more than 6 feet away from them. 200 feet would be perfect for me. I don't want to see them. I don't want to go near them. They're sick. Yeah. And the thing is, you all, they don't even know how sick they are. They're so sick they don't even register that they're sick. You can't help yourself if you don't know you're sick. Yeah. All the rest of us do know. Yeah. It's predicated off of their behavior. Somebody said, what is that predicated off of? It's predicated off of their behavior. You think it's normal to attack your own nation's Capitol building? You think it's normal to go outside and, with tiki torches and attack people because they're trying to pull down a Confederate statue? You think that's normal? Now they've been sick. They've been sick for centuries, especially in this country. Yeah. In this country in particular, yeah. They were out there, their parents were 2, 4, 6, 8, we will never integrate. Their parents were spitting on people when they tried to integrate the lunch counter. Yeah. We know who they are. I told you all, we know families. We know families. Yeah. We know exactly who they are. And let me tell you something. With many of them, nothing has changed but the day of the week. Period. Yeah. They've been wretched ever since they got over here. Got a lot of nerve to talk about the newer immigrants. I'm like, let me know when the new immigrants start putting people on trees, hanging them with nooses, like some of the old immigrants did in this republic. Yeah, let me know when the new immigrants, from wherever they come from, let me know when they do that. Had some nerve talking about murderers, rapists, and thieves coming to this country. Yeah. I'm like, really? Don't we have that on law enforcement? Wasn't Derek Chauvin a murderer? Yeah, he wasn't from Venezuela, was he? I don't think so. Yeah. Yeah, the McMichaels in Brunswick, Georgia with Ahmaud Arbery. Yeah. Not immigrants. Yeah. No, all they did was when the new immigrants came over here, the new immigrants said, oh, they hate each other over here. See, a lot of the immigrants, the newer ones, didn't know what was really going on. Now that they're over here, they're like, oh shit, it's up. Yeah. See, you know. But hey, things were up in their country too. They're like, it's cool. You know. Perfect time to immigrate. Yeah. Just in the middle of, you know, a whole insurrection. Again. Wonderful, lovely time to immigrate to America. Wouldn't you know? We're dealing with our second insurrection by the same folks who descend from the folks who tried the first time and lost. Yeah. It went so well the first time they lost in 4 years. This time, you all, we're going to beat them in 1 year. Yeah. Next year, we're going to eviscerate them. Period. Yeah. If they don't want to consider us American, we don't consider them American. Yeah. I can play that by that rule too. You don't want to see us as American? We're not going to see you as American. And they are the only ones who attack their own nation's Capitol. To my knowledge, Black Lives Matter never attacked the nation's Capitol building. Trump supporters did. So they're on record attacking their own nation's Capitol building. Don't talk about us. Don't talk about us, sir. Yeah. Don't come for us. Because we're definitely going to come for you. They're the only ones that attack their own nation's government. Yeah. And they repeatedly do it. Yeah. Oklahoma City bombing by Timothy McVeigh. Yeah. We've seen this before. That's why people were like, they knew what January 6th was, because we've seen this before with them. Yeah. This is how they get down. In 24, they're going to see how we get down. Yeah. Because they're a bunch of bullies. See, this is what you got to know about the psychology of a bully. If you let a bully keep bullying you, then they're going to think, oh, I can keep picking on you. But sweetheart, in 24, we're done with the bully. We're going to stand up to the bully. We're going to take the stand. And we're going to make the choice. Yeah. 2024, y'all ain't seen nothing like this. And you never will. Thank goodness you're here. Buckle up. Yeah. We won't take the stand against it. Yeah, I'm ready to take the stand. I've been waiting for a long time. A long time. Because, I had to endure 4 years of what Trump did. I saw what he was doing. Yeah. Some of us were keeping vigil, people that we were losing in the war. We lost Summer. Yeah, we lost Summer. Rest in peace, Summer Taylor. We lost Breonna Taylor. Rest in peace, Breonna Taylor. Yeah. We know what this is. And we're going to take the stand against it. All of us that are still here, you heard it from me first. I'm personally going to take the stand against you. I can't wait. I'm chopping at the bits for it. Let them go. Hey, give me liberty or give me death, right? Yeah, they got that. They didn't get that from here. The Aboriginal people weren't saying that. They got that from somewhere else. Okay? Give me liberty or give me death. We're tired of the harassment and the bullying from them. They can't help themselves out. I would say cut it out, but when you've been a bully for centuries, you think you can still run up and do it. They can't help themselves. We know it. It's okay. We're going to help them out a little bit. Just a little bit. Next year. We're going to help them out. Yeah. Somebody said the chair. What did you think about the brawl in Alabama? I thought they needed to use something a little bit more, There'll always be a next time, Because that's how they are. You saw how they just mobbed that man. Then they had the nerve to try to charge the individual that hit them over the head with a chair. Hey, we use bats and knives and guns and all kind of things on the West Coast. You know how the West Coast rolls. They got the bats with the spikes. Yeah. No, we don't play. We don't play. There's nothing to play with. When you're a bully and you've been doing that forever, like they have, and getting away with it, it's no wonder they thought they could attack their own nation Capitol building. They've gotten away with everything. They were doing that shit when they were little kids. I swear to goodness. They were misbehaving just like Donna was. They were brats, menaces in this republic when they were little kids. And they went to school and did that to folks. And now they become adults and they're terrorizing and menacing. No kidding. No shit, Sherlock. They've never been put in their place, but I guarantee you, in a couple of weeks, starting in 2024, they're going to learn that they got a place too. And we're going to put them in their place. Period. Because I feel emboldened now. Yeah. I got a lot of votes. And it's not just me. I look over and the old man, he got thousands of votes. You got women, they got thousands of people. Shh. I feel emboldened. Bring it. MAGA can bring it. They can bring it. Now, they can also choose to, be respectful. Support what they're going to support. It's not what we're going to support. And may the victor, whoever it is, accept results and outcomes. But they don't accept democratic principles anymore. They're undemocratic. Yeah. Shocking. When they've been in charge, elections were never rigged. They were never stolen. I'm kind of scratching my head thinking, well, if that was the first one stolen in 2020, maybe all the ones they've been winning have been stolen. Because you do know they use nothing but projection. Whatever they accuse somebody else of doing, that's exactly what they're doing. So maybe they've been stealing elections. Yeah. They always talk about how the cities are run corruptly. But in the villages in Florida, they found 4 separate incidents of voter fraud. Yeah, in 2020, 4 separate incidents of voter fraud. 4 different incidents in the villages, not a big city. Yeah. Yeah, can you imagine that? In Florida, they found 4 instances in the village, all of them in favor of Donald Trump. Shocking. Yeah. One dude, he voted, his wife was deceased. He got his wife's ballot in the mail and voted his wife for Donald Trump. From the grave, she voted for Donald Trump. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's always projection. Stop the steal. They're the ones that be doing the most stealing. They've stolen everything. I wish they would stop the steal. I wish they would give back what they've stolen. Facts. Yeah, stop the steal. I would have told them, yeah, please do. You've been stealing for centuries. So we're not going to be intimidated. We're not going to be harassed and we're not going to be terrorized. They can show up with them AR-15s and we're going to show up with our AR-15s. Yeah. They tried to do that down there in one of those places. They said in 2020 it was going online that on July 4th they were just going to go around murdering black Americans. So they showed up, black Americans with them guns. Said, come on out. A handful of them came out. They were way over there. Shit ton of police. Yeah. Because, see, they could talk all that talk, but, And they try to do it when they got the numbers. And they could ambush 3-on-1s and all that kind of shit. Yeah. When they got a badge on and they're a race soldier. But outside of that, not so much. Not so much at all. And we're going to be with this, and they're going to be with that. And that's fine. We all have choices. Don't try to impede my choice. I've made up my mind. Yeah. And it's not for MAGA. Yeah. It doesn't stand for Make America Great Again. You can't be great full of hate. They're a bunch of haters. They want America to hate again. Because they're haters. No thank you. Just stay away from us. I tell them, just, stay away from me. More than 6 feet. You're sick. I'm not sick. I'm not coughing. No. You don't need to be physically coughing. You're mentally sick in the head. Yeah. Yeah, we can detect it. Oh, I can detect it right away. I can detect it right away. Have you seen a lot of men nowadays? Have you seen them? Yeah. A lot of them are not doing so well. Yeah. My analysis is they're sick. Yeah. Very, very sick. You see who it is. We know who it is. Yeah. So we have a Second Amendment right. We're going to have to start exercising it. All of us who support this operation will have to start exercising. We might have to pull out sometimes. Pull them out. Show them. Because these folks, they're bold with their racism, their bigotry, and their hatred. They're bold with it. Yeah. Very bold. But we're going to make it to the stand. We're going to make it to the choice. If you make it to the choice, finish the job. If you make it. We don't know who's going to make it and who's not. I might not make it, But if you all make it, finish the job. Yeah. Finish it in 24. Period. Don't let them sick bastards win. Period. Because they're sick. We're going to have to defend ourselves. We already know that. We'll talk more specifics about how to, secure certain locations, certain equipment. We'll talk about that. We'll talk.